Hello, hello. Sorry, I had the mic turned up way too high because I was playing something the other day with my friends and they could not hear me. Yeah, it's I have it boosted in OBS, but that doesn't really work for voice calls very well, and it's not worth it to download another program. Anyway, so I'm cold. That's what we're doing today. We're being cold. Oh gosh, this is what we left on left on. Okay, sure. We're getting right into it. This is placeable off grid. It lets you place items wherever you want. Belts are on the grid, but other than that, everything can be placed slightly off the grid. There's still like an internal grid going on, I think, for the most part. Actually, no, I don't know if that's even true because these were connected. So yeah, I don't know. It definitely messes with things. Fluids are really hard to set up, but you can set up weird stuff like this, which surprisingly works despite no single pipe looking connected. Underground pipes are actually easier to connect than like any other thing, which is pretty surprising. I don't know what we left on. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. I don't know if that fixed it. No, it did not. They have different contents. Darn it. Okay, now it's fixed. Yeah, see, that's the problem with this. It's really hard to reconnect something if you broke. I coughed and pressed on my keyboard. Okay, so it looks like we got to bots. Okay, so it looks like we got to bots and then had to call it for last time. So that means it is just a matter of researching a bunch of random blue science tech. I think optionally after launch, I might mess around and try to make a power plant, but it's going to be a post-launch thing, I imagine. Electric energy distribution. Yeah, we have most of the techs we need. Okay. Yeah, I'll just research some blue science techs and process the fact that we now have to do every rocket part, which is just a terrifying thought. Wait, why don't these work? I feel like these aren't working very well. I don't see anything wrong with this, but it is clearly not working. What is it missing? Oh, pipes and iron. Okay, we're probably running low on iron, right? Wait, is this even connected? Oh, we are very much running low on iron. Okay. Do I have the prio wrong? I don't think so. No, everything's fine. We just have an unknown amount of furnaces here, so it's having trouble emptying itself. I also think some of them don't actually have outputs on the right side. Okay, so it looks like we just need another iron lane. That's an easy fix. Because now that we have bots, do I really want to copy this iron lane? Maybe I want to copy this lane instead. I don't know if I want to copy that either. Honestly, they're all terrible. They're all truly awful. But this one has a shot of working reasonably. That works. Then we can just put an input here. We can delete this coal belt because it doesn't need to connect that way. Cool. And then this is copper. I don't know if I automated steel furnaces. Also, I just mined something because it's right next to the map button, which is not great. Not great at all. Okay. So we have roboports, we have furnaces. We have not automated fast transport belt in any way. So we have a couple options. I could downgrade that, or I could set up wait, is there a red splitter there? Why is there a red splitter? There we go. I could do some ooh, wait, maybe not. No, I think no, we can get this set up. Okay, this will give gears, which I think that's the right row. Yeah, that's the right row. And then, I don't know. This might go on the close side. If this goes on the close side, we're good. And then this can go on the far side. So then we have gears and we have transport belts on the same side, which should be what I want. Yeah, no, that's perfect. And then this will be red transport belts, which is really just gears. And then we'll see if we can fit we'll see if we can fit a red chest in there. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. There's not nearly enough gears for this. Yeah, this won't work very well. Well, it doesn't need to produce a ton. That's the important thing. And then red underground, we can do a very similar way. We just take from this chest, we take from here, we direct feed it, and then these use gears, right? Yeah, these use gears. So that grabs from the belt and it outputs into a chest. Perfect. Okay, there we go. We have a small amount of red belt production, which is just enough to get us iron. There's not much more to it than that. That's about all it can do. I could have increased gear production. Well, I guess we're short on iron, so I can't actually increase gear production that well. But I sure as well can try. I don't think that's outputting on the correct side of the belt. That one should be okay. Perfect. Okay, what is wrong with iron? Yeah, that makes sense. I guess we'll change the output prio. Because we really do need these to run decently. Output. 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 Why do we not have an output prio? Wonder if there's a reason for that. Yeah, I don't think it matters that much. But I feel like I definitely had a reason for leaving the output prio. But there we go. It should be good now. Don't know why we're using so much iron. Or why we don't have iron. Because I feel like this should be 2 full belts of iron. And I know the mall uses a lot of iron, but I feel like we're not using it that much. Obviously, red chip. It might have just been because we split off of so much of it. Or I just pasted a bunch of things. Or one of these things is uncapped. I don't know. Nothing here looks like it should be draining a ton of iron. I don't know. I guess I'll just ignore it. Because we're about to expand iron anyway. Do I have extra iron? Speaking of. Let's see. Technically, this uses a full belt. This uses a full belt. This uses a full belt. So that means we only actually have 1 belt of iron left. Of course, that is making the assumption that these are actually using full belts, which they very clearly are not. Wow, this does not work. This is a terrible lane. Wait, does this have like a... This has like a 50% success rate. This is a terrible steel lane. It barely even works. Okay. It doesn't have an output much either. Okay. So that means we have a lot more iron than I thought I did. Well, we can work with that. We can use that to our advantage then. Instead of fixing steel, we are just going to steal the extra iron for our other lane. So that way we can have a full other lane. And then this one, I think we need to reroute it, right? I don't really see a path where we don't reroute this. So we're just going to go around and connect this. Because we need 2 full yellow belts if we want that to actually work. And then Roboport wise, Roboports are actually fairly easy to set up with this mod. Definitely. Those aren't that tile perfect most of the time, so those aren't really affected by placeable off grid, which is nice. Honestly, it feels like you have a lot more flexibility. Oh wait, am I low on power? I think yes. I think I am actually low on power. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't think I don't know. I feel like this mod has performance issues because I don't really see stutters outside of this mod, and we don't even have a large base. At least it was short. Okay, so we could get coal from here. That is one option. The other option, and it's an option I really do not like at all, if I'm being honest, is to turn maybe petroleum or something. I don't know if we have enough petroleum, but I mean, solid fuel would be nice. I just don't think I could justify solid fuel, right? It's good. I just don't know how to set it up. That's the main problem. It's really hard to build things with fluids. So setting up solid fuel sounds unpleasant, but I mean, I do technically need it. I could use a tank. That is a possibility. Like, I could use logic. Where does it need to go though? Because my power plant's over here. I guess I could just make another power plant here. There's nothing to say I can't. But yeah, the issue is if I want to set this up, yeah, I don't think that'll work. We do need another pump, which I can't afford. But yeah, fluids have to be pretty much entirely built by hand because there's no way to check if it's working, which is kind of rough. Do I have circuit network yet? I do. Okay, we can do some logic. Cool. Only run. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, this is probably bad logic to have. We only run our power plant if we have a lot of petroleum. Not the greatest. Not the greatest decision, to be honest. Power is probably more important than plastic. But that's fine. I'm committed to it. Yeah, I'm very committed to it. These are connected. That's a good sign. Still connected. Nice. Okay, how do we do the curve? Oh, that actually worked. I didn't think those would be connected. Okay, and that felt good. Okay. As long as I use like alt mode, I can kind of see where they connect. Because you can see something appear at the end of the pipe whenever you place it. So yeah, that's why it's so much easier to place under pipes, because you just actually have the knowledge of something working. Because most of the time things don't work, so it's nice to have a confirmation. I was just imagining doing this without. Imagine doing this with an invisible factory. That would be a little bit unpleasant. Wait, these didn't. See, that part's weird. Sometimes you can like steal the underground, which is weird. Like you could have an underground like this, but then you can place one farther away and it will connect to it more than this one will, which is such a bizarre product of this mod pack, or mod. Okay, and then now we're gonna try, at least. We'll see if it works. Actually, does this work well? I don't think this works. I was hoping bots would make copying fluids really easily, but there is a chance that this doesn't actually help. Because those don't look like they'll connect. But it could just be Factorio not showing ghosted pipes correctly. I think that is a thing. But I am scared to place more, just in case I'm wrong. Let's copy this power plant. And honestly, power plant's not too bad, right? Because there aren't any pipes in the way. Yeah, power plant's very reasonable. Where do I want to place it? I can just place it right here. Yeah, that's a great spot. Although I probably could have not flipped it. I don't think I should have flipped it. Because they're... Actually, it's kind of nice to flip it. It does save you a single belt. But I don't think that's important, so probably not worth it. Let's see if we can get... Let's see, an offshore pump? Can we make one of those? Yes, we can. Perfect. Now this is the rough part. I won't really be able to tell if these connect. We just have to hope it actually does. Because I don't see why it wouldn't connect. But we also can't verify it due to lack of having boilers. So we're just gonna hope that's built. And then do these work? Okay, these do work. That is surprising. Oh, this one doesn't. Okay, so we can't... I think maybe these aren't as bad as I thought they were. Okay, it is just ghosts being weird. That's slightly reassuring. Ghosts are not a perfect representation of what the pipes will look like afterwards, which I feel like I partially knew, but I wasn't confident enough to base everything off of it to, you know, paste multiple factories. Okay, and then we can give bots chem plants, because I don't want to place them by hand, they'll be misplaced. We're still waiting on red belt. Yeah, wait, why are we still waiting on red belt? Yeah, whatever. Because I want these to work, we're actually just going to steal this. We're just going to steal the iron. using a yellow belt, even though this is technically just half the rate. Or half of what it's producing, but it will at least get blue science up and running again. Not like I really need blue science. Or bots, so it's not super important. Wow, we've already made 300 bots. That's crazy. And then this is not really getting enough iron, but I don't see a great way around it. Unless... Oh, wait. Is this connected to the right spot? This might not be. Where did I hook up that iron? This doesn't go as far. This doesn't connect everywhere it needs to. Okay, I guess we'll go up there in person because we have to fix that. We need to flip that underground and change it because this is now the backup. This is now the replacement iron. So we kind of flipped it because we were having excess iron from the mall going here, but now that this has a dedicated lane, we need to flip that around, which is kind of tricky to do in map view, just because you have to delete a few belts along the way. But it should be manageable. But when you do it in person, you can just flip it, and it's very easy. Add a splitter, and then we'll reverse all of these. And we'll instead send it here. And then just so it can supplement them all later, I'll see if I can wiggle around this. I might be able to, although I do need some more gears. Oh, that's a lot of gears. Do I have enough? I think I can craft those. I need to go under this. Maybe I should just make a landfill. Let's see, do I have any offshore pumps here? But because this can't really fit through. The OCD friendly mod. Yeah, this is an inclusive mod. These don't work at all. I'm very happy with how this lane looks. It's so functional. Yep, very, very good. Well, I'd say it's like 90% of a smelting lane, right? Also, I found some issues with my iron lane. It doesn't work. It only works like, my steel lane only works at about, I want to say like 80%, 60% speed. It's pretty bad. It does not like being connected. Okay, did I ever automate landfill, or am I just expected to run and grab it? I think I'm just supposed to run and grab some stone. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll just run along the belt for a little bit, make some landfill, toss the extra in a chest or in a furnace, and call it good. Yeah, there's so many missing inserters here that I just can't set up correctly. Well, the left half is less broken than it looks. Admittedly. Okay, cool. Now we can supplement the iron lane. There we go. Okay, now we can make more red belts. And hopefully whenever this finishes, I will get even more red belts. Although, I don't know if that will actually work. Because we don't have... Well, okay, we do have a splitter. We could do this. So that way we can put 2 inputs going into this splitter. Which has the advantage of letting me get a full iron lane out without having the 50 red belt that I must without having 40 red belt that I can't afford, and some undergrounds. Must admit that lake looks cool like this. What lake? This thing? Isn't that just how landfilled stuff would look in Factorio, just in general? Because I don't think it messes with the landfill at all. Unless you just mean in general, it has a cool shape. Oh, I remember now. I wanted to use cargo wagons for something incredibly dumb. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense now. Yeah, that was my goal for today. It looks like it's sunk in a bit. I kind of see what you mean. But I don't use landfill enough in vanilla to know what it would look like in vanilla. But like I have to place it on the same grid. So I just assumed it functioned the same. Batteries are good. How's my new power plant? Not connected, but overall Not the worst. Very glad that I successfully connected my petroleum. Perfect, which I don't think we have enough petroleum to run this. But I didn't want to set up more advanced oil. Although maybe I can. Because now that I have bots, if I paste these, that doesn't look right. What if I connect it to the same grid? Like what if I use snap to grid here? Then can I assume all of them connect properly? That might be an assumption I can make. We could try it. I could definitely try it. Maybe even right here. This would be pretty low risk. It needs to flip the other way. Okay, so which one is oil? Or which one is crude? Gosh, there's no way to tell with there's absolutely no way to tell with ghosts if pipes connect. Sulfur and rocket fuel. Or sorry, blue chips and rocket fuel are going to be very unpleasant. Looks like it has some kind of sandy beach. It does have a sandy beach, yeah. Does that not what landfill normally looks like? Wait, I think that's just what the top of it looked like, right? I don't know if I placed landfill there. I placed landfill on the bottom. Maybe I did. No, I did. I like how I still went under when I could have just like landfilled the whole thing. But it's fine. Does this connect? Maybe. This might work. I like how connecting a bunch of undergrounds is still like easier than connecting some pipes. It just doesn't feel right. There we go. Okay, now we just need some water, which we can get hopefully from here. We'll see if it works. I think those are connected. Despite the giant gap, I think those are in fact connected. Although there is no real way to know until I place the pipe. Okay, it is. Cool. Okay, and then no way I'm placing those by hand. Okay, so hopefully this will give us some more power, some more coal for power. I do need more refineries. I'm making the assumption that these work, which is not a good assumption to be making. But it is the assumption I'm going to make. And I really don't really like that. Okay. Those don't look connected. But I don't know how to connect them. There we go. There we go. Wait. Well, that's not what I want it to look like. Can I manually connect them? I feel like I can get it to bridge the gap, but also not really. Maybe I can put a tank in between? I feel like tanks usually help with this situation. Yeah, there we go. Tanks are the perfect corners. Okay, so those are all connected. That's good. And now we need heavy oil. Because this is just trying to get some form of... Ooh, let's even get a buffer chest. That could be good. Wait, how do I want to do the buffer chests? Probably not like this. There we go. A perfectly aligned buffer. Maybe we can be smart and try to... Oh, wait. Yeah, this doesn't work. We need to shift it down. It's in the wrong spot. There we go. That still might not work, actually. I think that still doesn't work. Unless we can abuse the mod. Then I think it works. See? Perfect. I think those actually will function, which is surprising, because they really shouldn't. But yeah, I think those are set up correctly. That should get me a buffer. If we wait for them. Okay, this one doesn't work. This one does, I think. This one doesn't. But, like, the idea is there. feel like it almost worked. Why isn't it working anymore? Is it because of the power poles? Or maybe these chests are higher. Ah, those chests were higher. Ah, okay. I understand. I understand. This mod makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Perfect. Okay. This one doesn't have anything stored in it. Does that matter? I don't think so. Also, I'm not even producing this much, so I don't know why I'm putting such a large buffer, but you know, we can pretend that I produce a lot of this junk. And then we need I want to say a row, but I don't think that's a good description. Okay, heavy oil. I don't know if that looked connected, right? That one's not. The first one was, though. And we need a pipe that connects. Okay, that looks good. And then I think heavy oil is connected. That would be heavy oil to solid fuel. And now I can get the pipes to connect, so that way we can copy it a few times. It would be nice if I could get it in a way that could tessellate. And we use undergrounds here because they are a whole lot easier to build and connect generally. But still a little bit troublesome. Okay, we can try again. We can try again. I've got this. I believe that I can make this lane work. These don't look connected though. That just looks clipped. Maybe it's easier on this side. Something tells me that this is not on the alignment that I think it is. Does this work? This might work. I feel like there is a small chance that is connected. A very small chance, but a chance nonetheless. Yeah, okay, those might work. Or I just pasted 4 that don't work. I won't know for a while. If I give bots these oil refineries, that will help a little bit. And then we also need one for light oil, which I guess I'll just do on the other side because I did not leave space to put one here. This is I'm just gonna say it's a good thing we're not doing oil cracking. That's all I have to say on the matter. Oh my gosh, what is that? Okay, that just skips straight over it. Well, that's convenient. That feels so much longer than the normal underpipe. I know it's not, but for some reason it feels... I think I need an actual... I need more chem plants. Okay, let's see if this connects though. If we connect it to power and heavy oil gets to all of these pipes, I think we're good. I don't know. Hard to say. If I rotate this, how does this work? We didn't set it up right. Okay. Well, that's what happens when you have to build something without any of the inputs. It makes it just a tad bit trickier. But that's fine. Is there anything I can research? Maybe stack size? Nope. Mining productivity? Nuclear power? Sure, let's just start researching nuclear power. Might as well keep my base running a little bit. I need to make chem plants and oil refineries, and it looks like the only thing I'm missing is steel. And circuits and a lot of things. Okay, so I'm missing a lot. A lot for them. Chem plants, easy enough. And then refineries are also missing bricks. Okay, we are missing bricks. And okay, you know what? That's a decent success rate. We have 48 furnaces and only 7 of them are blinking. That is what? Like 15%? Only 15% broken? You know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad compared to our other builds, which were like 30% broken. I call that a win. A very mild win, but a win nonetheless. I don't know what's happening here. Because we should definitely be getting more copper, right? Maybe it's not side balanced. It could be, it could be a side balance problem. We have a fix for that. It's called using that red belt that we created to hopefully balance the sides. It's a very, very good solution. There we go. Because we should have the iron for that. Okay. And then we're missing We're missing stuff for bots over here. That's not a problem. We can give it to them now. Give them those chem plants. Wait, no. There's no reason for them to build those, because these don't work. Oh, there we go. Wrong recipe, but I think those connected. How are those still not connected? Oh, wait. This pipe isn't connected. Oh. I see. I was barking up the wrong tree. Got it. I don't see an easy fix for this. The factory hasn't completely died yet. You know, at this... That's all... Sometimes that's all you got to work with. And that's okay. I have to have incredibly low standards when I do these things. Does this work? There has to be a way to connect them, right? Maybe the issue is this underground. Maybe I should connect to a different underground somehow. Or, there is still this option. We use the tank trick again. Which, so far hasn't worked. Wait. There we go. Okay, now we have heavy oil. Perfect. And now I try to figure out how to connect one more. Which is not connecting. There we go. I'll take it. It doesn't have an output, but I'll take it. Okay, now it should have an output. Where does this need to connect? Okay, cool. And now we need to get light oil through here, which shouldn't be too bad. Especially if we remove that in this. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't tell where those undergrounds are going to go, but aside from that, it works. And then bots can get the oil refineries, which we'll just toss on the ground, and it should work. And then I wish I had something I could copy. I might be able to... Wait, I might be able to copy this. Maybe? What is that grid alignment? Let's see if these work. Because I feel like there's something there. Especially if we give bots, say, the chem plants to actually build it. This feels like it will work. I faced it the opposite direction that I meant to, which is a bit unfortunate. But it does the job. We'll just put some inserters on the other side and call it a day. And they should output. No idea what side of the belt they'll go on. But yeah, there we go. We can actually do a straight line of regular pipes. It's just really hard to do by hand. But if you can copy it, it's easier. It's still not great, but it's definitely easier. And then there is a problem with balance here. I might have to do some kind of logic, which I don't like. But yeah, we need to make sure that these empty, so we don't take from the main base. So I guess we'll have this only enabled if petroleum is less than like 5,000. There we go. Bots make fluid easily. I wouldn't say that. I would not say it's easy. It's easier because you only have to make like a third of it before you paste it. But it's still a struggle. Like, because sometimes I'll try to place 3 pipe in a row and it just doesn't work at all. Like, no matter what happens. Wait, these don't work. That was weird. I'm surprised they weren't able to reach. That looks like enough space. Okay, now we can start buffering and we can power our power plant. Perfect. And we can even copy this and do another one on top of it, which I can't imagine is a good idea. Oh gosh, I can't even... Can I even get these to connect? I think so. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, it's perfect. Then do I have some more pipe? I really don't like how I have to do these by hand, but I don't really have an option. Because there's just no real way to tell if they connected. I can't even test that, can I? I don't think I can. We just have to wait for it to be built. Okay, it is getting water. Perfect. That was... I don't know. That didn't look connected. But I guess it is. That's the important thing. I don't actually have enough petroleum. Do these not connect all the way? I don't... There's clearly a problem here, but I don't know what it is. Because these are not outputting their petroleum. I mean, if I had to guess, it's... These didn't... Do you think it's because it's horizontal? I don't think I can copy a... I don't think I can copy a horizontal blueprint, a vertical blueprint, and make it horizontal. I think that's the problem. Yeah. No, that has to be the reason. Just be happy you don't have to deal with pumps to rails. I don't know how bad that would be. Is it bad? Do we know for sure it's bad? Maybe it's reasonable. Maybe it's actually the real strat. Okay, so this one is having trouble with the sulfur, and this one is also having trouble with the sulfur. But we have to be careful not to connect the heavy oil, so how do I do that? That might work. I think this works. We'll see if this has an output now. Yeah, okay, they're all connected. They have to be pixel perfect. Okay, we're gonna test this. We're gonna test how bad this is. Where can we grab it from? That doesn't cut our entire base. You know what? It doesn't matter if we cut our entire base, does it? We don't have much of a base. But I could just steal from this instead. Okay, so what happens if I place this pump? Huh. How pixel perfect does this have to be? Wait, that looks connected. But apparently connecting the pipe to it is the hard part. Well, why is that the hard part? I feel like that shouldn't have been the hard part. Why is that the why is this the part that I don't like? I feel like it should not have been this way. Does that connect? Okay, I see the problem. I mean, at least it has like the visual change, but that doesn't necessarily mean it works. Yeah, that definitely doesn't mean it works. Also, I don't even know if this would work in vanilla. Doesn't it need to be at a train stop? I don't really have enough knowledge to know if this even works. It would work. We're just gonna leave that there. Well, we'll come back to it. I want to try to get it to work at some point, just to see how truly awful it is. But I don't like it. I can say I don't have a high opinion of it right now, so I have low hopes for it. Let's see, are bots done upgrading? Oh, they are. It should just transfer if the train is in manual. Oh, is that why some... Okay. If it's in automatic, it has to be train stop, but if not, gotcha. Yeah, I guess I've never tried to make a manual fluid train. Surprisingly. Out of all the things I've done, that is one I haven't. Oh. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. How did that happen? Oh. No, that's not how that happened. Wait, how did this happen? How could steel have gotten on that belt? Where is it coming from? Is it being smelted? Is one of these a steel furnace? Do we somehow have an inserter like facing the wrong way? Is it possible? No, I don't think it's possible for an inserter to place sideways. We haven't seen it before, at least. But, I mean, this one is clearly making steel, so why? Why is it making steel? What is inputting into it? Huh. I don't know why this one makes steel. Did I accidentally hand feed it like a bunch of iron one time, or is it getting is it getting iron continuously? That's the real question. Yeah, it's getting iron. What's it getting iron from? I'm so confused. Is it... Oh, it's getting it from the other side. Oh no. That's not something I realized could happen. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so this one is too. Well, at least now we know. That helps. Yeah, they are magic long inserters. I guess we copied this from a copper lane, so we haven't had that issue before. How do I fix this? Do I just run along and grab everything? Ew, I don't really know. There isn't really a great way. Also, I don't know how far plastic went down. Okay, because iron was backed up, plastic never had a problem with that, so we at least didn't back up the plastic belt. Because everything just not running made it that steel didn't end up making its way through those gaps. So I guess that's a small victory, but a victory nonetheless. There might be some steel. And there could still be steel like all the way along this lane. But honestly, if there is, they would probably get taken out by this because this doesn't have any steel. So I think we'll be okay. I think we've survived. And hopefully this lane is fixed, so if we use it again, it doesn't do that. Although we do have a really dumb iron lane that we're going to make, so, or a really dumb lane in general that we're going to make. So haven't quite figured out how that's going to work. But we're gonna make a very, very cursed LDS blue chip belt. All of that stuff. Just the whole chain. Every rocket part is gonna be painful. But there we go. We have plenty of solid fuel, which we're not using because things aren't connected. Yeah, that tracks. Is that a problem though? I mean, it's only what? It's only the last 3. Yeah, that's fine. I think that was the same thing as oil. I don't think I can rotate builds for oil. I think if I make it a different direction, I need to build it by hand. Okay, these are working well. Cool. And then it's built all the bots it needs. Perfect. Okay. Have I automated rails? I don't think I automated rails. No, I have not. Oh, wait. We need those. We need rails. I did the wagons. I didn't do the rail part. Fortunately, that's pretty straightforward. We just get some steel from here. We get some sticks from here. And we don't need much. We only need like half as much steel as you would need. And then stone, I guess we can just take from bricks. I imagine we have plenty for this to work out. Not like that. Not like that. And there we go. And we can even add an output, and hopefully it works perfectly. I want to make sure it works now, so I'm just going to double inserters. There we go. Okay, and then I'll upgrade them, just in case we need more throughput. Although I don't think that'll actually give us much more. Okay, cool. How do I want to make this? It's going to be using some kind of... It's going to be using some kind of that, oh, we don't have... Hold on, we didn't upgrade. We didn't upgrade this chest. Oh, that was a decon planner. That was a decon planner. There we go. Wrong button. Yeah, it's going to be using some kind of train chain? Train chain? That's a good name for it. But because we can place stuff off the grid, it's got to be very ugly looking. And we'll see how it goes. But my idea is to have everything. Oh gosh, everything in one line. Hey Guava, welcome. I'm doing all right. A little less all right today, mostly mentally because of what this mod does to you. But, you know, aside from that, yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. How are you? You know, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. Right now, it's terrible. Especially since we're trying to do really, really rough things with it. Because right now, well, actually, I need to do them in pairs. We're going to be using this exploit thing, except we're able to make it very, very, very bad. I'm actually going to use fast inserters for now. See how many I can fit in. Because, like, look how many inserters you can fit. You can fit 20 inserters between it, at least. Which means you can do so much more with it. That is a massive increase in throughput. That is 5 times as many inserters. Because it's placeable off-grid. And I think that is amazing. We just need to get the height right. Oh, wait. We also... And then we need to... We also need to filter the wagons, right? So... Realistically, I should put every single thing I need for the mall in this, right? Like, I should have plastic. Oh, yeah, they'll definitely be upgraded. Like, I need copper and I need iron. Because as long as I have probably... Let's see, what is 20 stack inserters times 12? As long as I have an entire stack worth of items in it, it should work fine, right? 19 times 12. So as long as I have like 250 of each item, because assuming this, you know, theoretical, we actually fully upgraded our stack inserters thing, which we probably won't. But, you know, let's assume that's the limit. 500 of each item, maybe 1,000 of each item would be fine. Which means we could put 4 items in it, roughly. That's 1 row, because everything's about 200. Iron, copper, steel, plastic. That's everything I technically need, right? The inserters can get stuck if stack size is greater than 1. Yes, but when you have 19 inserters, I feel like the odds are a lot higher, right? Or the odds are pretty low. But yeah, I guess we could do dedicated resources. So that way they don't get stuck. Just in case. But I figured with this many inserters, the odds of things sticking are pretty low. But the more things I do set, the higher it is. Oh yeah, let's actually build one. Did it drain the entire stack already? Okay, so it does like 40 items per second, and they're not even stack inserters. This is great. And I guess those are just gonna be stuck in there forever. Okay, so what if I do the other side? Also, why haven't bots built this yet? Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay. Let's give it back to them. Okay, so we need... Oh, you just wanted to mention as a potential problem. So the issue with this mini is I can't actually clear them if it does break, which isn't great. So that is a bit of a problem. I feel like the odds of them getting stuck is so low, so I don't know if I need a plan for it. Well, what kind of builds am I going to be making with this? We need circuits. A filtered deconstruction planner post bots. Oh, like if it breaks, just like cut and paste them. Yeah, that could work. Because like I wanted to have a lot of resources in it. I want it to have everything that we need in high throughput. But I feel like that was... We don't need steel. I could locally do steel. Maybe. I might be able to locally do steel. We don't have electric furnaces or any kind of fuel in this. So no, shipping steel would probably be better. We don't need a ton of it. Also, do I have... No. Okay. Like 5 stacks of a bunch of resources might be okay. Like this could work out fine. And then that gives us the option of putting green chips in it. And I like that. I do like that option. Because this is, let's see, what do we need? We need modules, which are green chips. Okay, so everything for science, I don't think needs to be in this chest. So this is just everything to build everything for science. Minus, maybe minus? I don't know, maybe I can do purple off of this as well. No, I don't think I should. But what if? What if I do? No, I probably shouldn't. And then we need more, we definitely need more copper. Copper is the main resource. And some iron. And then and then red chips? Yeah, I could do red chips. Do everything. If I do everything, I have to be a little bit more specific about what I put in this. But we could do bricks. We could put bricks and stone in it. Like if we're going all the way, we might as well go all the way, right? Like I don't see anything that could go wrong with this. There is the problem that I have no idea how many this is theoretically this is the equivalent of like 5 blue belts, right? That's a lot. That's a lot of blue belts. So you can do everything. I don't think you should, but you can. Also, copper plates, I don't need that many copper plates. Most of the copper will immediately get consumed, right? So that means I could put wire in it. How many inserters? 20 inserters? Up to 20 stack inserters. So starting out, that should be like 150 items per second, right? Because they're like about stack size 6. These might not all be connected. It might not actually be 19, but it's still a lot. So I want to say that's like 150 to 250 items per second. Because I don't know how many actions they make in a... I think they make 1.5 action. No, 2 actions per second, right? From chest to chest. Yeah, in theory, we can maybe move 250 items. Which would be per second, which would be really cool. I mean, yeah, if we're doing everything, bricks and stone for science. I'm not sure what to do about wire. It would be really nice to use the same thing for wire. But I don't know if I want to use this as the inputs, right? I really don't want to produce science off of this. We could go into a second cargo wagon. 4 stack inserters is 2 to 3 blue belts. Oh, that's fully upgraded though, right? Wait, no, there's no way that's true. 4? Don't they only do 12? That sounds really high for 4 inserters. That's like half a blue belt each. Aren't they only a quarter of a blue belt at max upgrade? A little over a quarter, like 30%. What all do I want to put in this? Like if we went all the way and risked, Wiki says 25 items per second. That's insane. I guess, oh wait, no, that does sound right. No, that does sound right. That just sounds so high. But I guess that is 12 times like 1.1. Yeah, that makes sense. I really want to put everything in this. Like I want to be able to just put an assembly machine and do this and make it incredibly long, right? That's my thinking. That means it also needs sticks. And is this just going to be one really long row that bricks immediately? I think we should just yellow it, right? Uh, green chips. We need wire. We need wire in this. Wire, if we're smart, we can use the wire pretty much immediately, but we can have some backups just in case. And then I feel like honestly, I'll probably have the smelting lanes just like attaching at random points. You know, this has enough space though, right? This gives me plenty of space to also add modules, LDS, blue chips, and even RCUs. We can put RCUs in here. We can put every component. Except there is one problem. I don't have RCUs yet, so I can't actually filter them in. But what I can do is put something that won't be in here and say, hey, this will be RCUs later. That's something. There's no way this works at all. Wait, can you? Oh, wait. I didn't realize you could. I forgot you can just set a filter ahead of time. Yeah, never mind. That makes it easier. These don't stack very high, do they? I don't think LDS will work in this. Because that only gives me a max throughput of 20 LDS per second. Okay, maybe LDS might be fine. But that also means LDS is the most likely to brick things, which I don't like. Yeah, same with RCUs. So what you're saying is we do 2 stacks of RCUs. Gotcha. No, I see what you're cooking. Smart. And then look, we have 3 slots left. This is great. I think the only thing it needs is more copper, right? Unless I'm missing something. Oh, sticks. How can I miss sticks? 1 stack of sticks for science. Okay. We need red chips. We need plastic. Because I'll be producing plastic on the other side. Because liquids aren't something I can really work with. And then, but stuff like circuits stack to 200, so you won't even need 2 slots. That's true. I was just thinking of like having a buffer depending on how many I make, but it's bold of me to assume I'll have like 3 belts of resources. Yo, what's up, Zasper? Welcome, welcome. Were you doing the chest thingy? The infinite iron chest thingy? Or is that done? But yeah, you have a good point. I definitely, because these are just intermediate products that they'll be consumed pretty early. So these are just like temporary buffers. And then I guess we'll do another. Let's see, we have 2 RCUs, 2 LDS. Frame perfect stream? Oh, like working on the tasks? Or working on segments? Which one? Zasper. We learned that you can raid an offline channel. Oh. Oh, so you weren't actually streaming? You got you got a ton done. I see. I like you can also raid someone who's currently raiding you and you just pass the viewers back and forth. I think that's pretty great. No, that's pretty wild. You launched a rocket in sub 1 frame. You can't even like why would you move the inventory? What is that? Okay, so this is yeah, now that we've established that. This is placeable off-grid. If you're not familiar with the mod, everything that isn't like a rail or a belt can be placed similarly to landmines. So you can do dumb things like put 20 inserters between. No, I will hide nothing. I want you to see this. You can do dumb things like placing 19 inserters, probably more if I place them better, between 2 cargo wagons. So you can do that beltless trick, but you can do it 5 times faster. Possibly. You also possibly break things 5 times faster. So I mean, I don't think it's gonna work very well, but we're gonna try it. We're definitely gonna try it. But we have 4 more slots to work with, which I think is great. So I'm thinking we have a lot of copper, right? So we need a 1-to-1 ratio here. We definitely have more than enough plastic. Can bots place off-grid stuff? Yes. So we can copy and paste the bots. We do not have to build this completely by hand. We'll be using bots to build it. It's going to be great. I still think it's going to break, which is not ideal, but you know, aside from that, I think it's going to be great. It's going to work perfectly. Honestly, I feel like I have so many slots left. I could put rocket fuel in here. Not like we'll be producing rocket fuel, but it lets me get it to where launch is. That's something. There's so much space to work with. Like, I have 4 free tiles. Okay, let's go through the list. I need blue chips. There we go. That was an easy mistake. Robot frames. Robot frames technically should be... No, robot frames need to be hand-fed unless I have a loop. Because we don't have a continuous production of them. Gosh, the blue chip balance is going to be terrible. We need to make sure that everything high tier is at the very bottom. Oh yeah, I'll give it a... I should give a tour of the base real quick. Maybe I'll leave these free. We'll put something like... What don't we have? Wood. Also, you can tell this was just me clicking in random order. There's no logic here. This gives us something to work with. But yeah, this is just fast inserters. And they move about 100 items per second already. We don't even have stack inserters, so this is already moving like 2 blue belts worth of resources. It is an incredibly prone to getting stuck, I imagine, which is why I think this is going to break in seconds. But I still think it's fun. But yeah, this is so you at 20 UPS. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I mean, it's not like we're making that large of a base. We're just launching a rocket. But maybe. We'll see. I mean, I guess I have had stutters already, because I don't think this is mod is great for it. Just ignore blue science for now. Look at something more cursed, so blue science looks good later. It's less likely to break the more inserters you have. Yeah, that's my hope as well. So yeah, fluids kind of, they do this kind of screen tearing effect. It's not the greatest thing ever. They're also incredibly hard to connect. Like, you can't click and drag fluids. None of these pipes are connected. You have to, like, place them individually and wait for the graphics to change to know they connect, because you have to manually force it to be about a tile apart. And then look at this advanced oil. We have 2 straight pipes going directly out of it. Can you snap placements onto ghosts? Yes, you can do that. So once you have something working, I think it might be okay. I don't know. Those might not connect. They're weird. But we'll see. Let's try it. What I have been doing is using grid placements. Oh, yeah. No, that does work. Possibly. So that helps. Before bots, it was very painful. Bots have made things a lot nicer. It does feel a little cheaty, but yeah, you can make things look clean that way. I placed these by hand for the most part, and then just copied it 3 times. So like, I placed it on a 3x3 grid. I haven't placed anything on a 1x1. And unfortunately, you can't use the Q-pick thing to like place before bots. You can't like place a ghost on a grid and then Q-pick it, because it goes where your tile is, your mouse is. Because I was hoping to use that, and then it turns out it doesn't work. But yeah, this was blue chips, which was, I wanted to build the red chips the normal, or sorry, this is blue science. I wanted to build the red chips the normal way, and just did full drags, and it only wasted like, I'd say 2.5 times the inserters, so overall not bad. We also have a couple smelting lanes, which I'm very proud of. Can you make a high quality screenshot? I don't know the command for that. And of what in particular? These are our different smelting lanes. So this is the one that is as much, you can send the command, perfect, of blue science. I think that one's my most normal build, but sure, I can send you one of blue science. This is my least compact smelting lane, using like maximum distance possible. It uses these inserters as near inserters, and they are pretty much the same distance as a long inserter, which is fantastic. And then this is the really compact one, which has 48 smelters, or 48 furnaces. They don't all work, that's why some of them are steel. So it's like a 10% failure rate, but that's okay. But it has 48 furnaces, but it is 12 tiles shorter than normal, which is great. Off-grid, that's not allowed here. We have enough of that. Is the dot part of it, or did that just make it send right? Oh, whoa, what did I just do? I don't think I did anything. Cool. That definitely didn't work though, because I was zoomed in, right? Where does this get saved? Does this get saved in my Factorio folder? Oh gosh, now I have to find the folder. Date modified. What was modified today? Script output? Oh, that is, why is it so zoomed out? Is that because we have the zoom as like 8,000? Because like the picture looks very much not super legible right now, or not super readable right now, but it could be that I'm just zooming in too much. No, that's still like super compressed. I think it's just because the zoom is so high. Is higher? Let's see. Do I want to go? Which way does that go? Oh, that didn't work. Or maybe it did. Let's see. Oh, this, oh, and that saves it as one name. Oh, that's why it says off-grid. Gotcha, you were naming it for me. Okay, so it doesn't take it centered around the player. I see. So if I ping it, though, and type that instead, we should be good. I think this'll be fine. Okay, quality, position, -7, 180. Ah, darn it. There we go. This looks legible enough. It's also probably... Nope, it's just under the limit size, which means I can send it. That's Fredward. It's in streamer mode, so it detects I'm streaming, so it's only showing me the first letter of every single person. There you go. Enjoy the cursed images. But yeah. Oh, right. It's gonna drop a lot of frames, isn't it? Until it's done sending, because this is consuming my entire bandwidth. Yeah, zoomed, I think zoomed lower number means more zoomed in, which I guess kind of makes sense. Maybe, I mean, you could make a justification for either one. It's just a normal Factorio run. There's nothing special going on here. I don't know what the fuss is about. Just a standard run. I swear I said that like every time somebody asked what was going on when I did the invisible run, I was just like, it's just a normal run. Nothing's going on. And I do feel a little bit bad for that. But I stand by it. Oh no. That wasn't even an issue with placeable off grid. That was just me being dumb. I should have made it wider so I didn't have to be as specific. Okay, we also need to figure out how to use this. Upload one image, drop stream frames. Hey, I'm already... when I stream, I'm streaming at like my bandwidth almost maxed out. So when I send an image through Discord, it uses my entire bandwidth for like 30 seconds. It's not great. But it's the cost we pay for such a high quality stream. I sure hope I set this up correctly, because I feel like I didn't. Wait, I just had an idea. We can cycle it. Maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. I was gonna say we can circulate the resources. Maybe, and then if we circulate the resources, things don't get backed up. Probably, maybe, or they get worse. Don't really know. That's kind of the boat we're in right now. I don't know if it's broken, which is a great situation to be in. Wait, does this work? Okay, I think I want to take this iron for now because we need to test something. So we'll just connect this up. Because we can just connect this wherever, right? As long as it connects to this lane, we're good. And then we can put so many stack inserters on the side. Nice. We won't have any throughput issues. I sure hope this works. Even a little bit. I feel like it won't. Because I've never built something like that before. I know it exists, but I've never had a reason to use it. I mean, it does move things fast. That's for sure. Wow. Why don't we use this in any percent? I mean, with, you know, fewer inserters. Like, when's the meta going to evolve to have this in the mix lane? Like, come on. Oh, that would be so funny. It would be hard to set up, but it would probably save like 15 seconds in terms of speed. Your ISP is fine delivering on full bandwidth. For the first month, they were 80 to 20 under. I sure wish I could be 80 to 20 under. That sounds fantastic. If I was 80 for 20 under, that means I would be sending them. I would be sending them what? Negative 75. What any percent does to a human mind, a case study. Okay, but like, this is not the worst one I've done. I still think the Invisible Factory was my most cracked one. Or, alternatively, I think, Mouse Only, which I've been editing to like a 30-minute video. That one definitely was a bit rough. I don't think that was a great mental case for me. I sure hope I fixed the steel problems. Nope, I didn't. Okay. Oh, but that doesn't matter because we have filters. It's perfect. It's intentional. We don't need a steel lane. We can just convert 1% of our iron into a steel lane. This is not a smart move, but I'm not gonna fix it. For normal people, that was Monday. Yeah, this is just a normal Monday. All Mondays. Honestly, Mondays do go like this. This is what we do on Mondays. I don't like how far this lane is. I know it's not that far, it's just I haven't had to move very much, and I don't want to connect a bunch of resources. So we have a couple options. There's the insane option of just extending this chain like all the way up, but that feels not like the best option. So I think we're just gonna grab a bunch of belts and head there. How far is it? Oh my gosh, it's only 300 tiles. That's so close. Yeah, no, that's not bad at all. I guess I'm just gonna put blueprints in here and see what happens. For those who didn't catch that, the inserters can insert iron across the belt. Yeah, so the steel is coming because this is acting as a long inserter and putting it directly from this furnace into this furnace, which is making it into a steel assembler. I thought I fixed them all, but apparently 3 were broken. It is quite unfortunate, but there's not much I can do about it now. I've just kind of accepted my fate. We don't need inserters right now. I could, let's see, we need some junk. I don't need this iron. We're just gonna drop this in here. I definitely need, ooh, that's not that many undergrounds. Yeah, we have a couple options here. We could do the default settings way of just bringing stuff to the bots. I might do that, because this is a lot. That is a pretty long robot network. On the other hand, it is, yeah. Maybe I'll do both. If I find out I don't have enough junk, I'll go there later. Okay, well, since I miscounted the amount of resources I have, I guess I'm just going to handcraft bots myself. 50 bots? Nah, we'll do 100. That should be fine. We've got some roboports. We got some bots, we got some passive providers, we have more than enough belt. We don't actually have that many, I didn't bring that many drills. Which is not surprising. Also, why didn't I make repair packs? Oh, because I was throwing a bunch of grenades. Right, yeah. That would do it. And then I don't have power poles, do I? Oh, I do have power poles. Not enough. Wait, am I making power poles anywhere? I don't think I've made power poles. Wait. No, there's no way I didn't set up power pole production, right? We didn't set up power pole production. Wait, where are my where does wood go? Maybe it's just because I had a bunch. I mean, I guess that's one of the easier things to set up, but yeah, it definitely wasn't intentional to miss it. Oh, look at that. It fits right there because of the mod. Perfect. So we give it a storage chest. We filter it to wood. It's probably going to be a bit late. So I don't know when this will actually get set up, but I'm sure it will be set up in time. And then we need power poles? No, what are they actually called? Wait, they're not called they're not called power poles? They're called electric poles? Huh. Well, next thing you know, they're going to tell me these aren't called wires. Psh, nonsense. Where did I put the wood? Didn't I have like 400 wood somewhere? No idea where it is now. But at least our stack inserters are producing nicely. Oh, and then any more splitters? I guess I don't really need splitters. I don't think the compressors are that important. Definitely don't need bricks. Cliff explosives and drills, not miners. Well, okay, they're technically, it says both. That one I think is acceptable. But the other ones, yeah, definitely just just using the wrong word. I feel like I don't have that much junk. Oh well, I guess we'll head over there and hope it works out. Sure would be nice if I had a car. Wait, why don't I have a car? Like it's not too late. I haven't even left the base yet. We can definitely make a car. Like it's really easy. I am low on steel though, which is not great. But there's probably steel in one of these that was supposed to go to my base. Yup, there it is. Do I have enough engines? No, I don't have any engines. Right, because I ran out of steel. Okay, so maybe making a car is harder than I thought it would be. I also need fuel. I guess we'll just steal that. We'll just drop this engine on the ground after complaining about too little engines. Boiler as well, that can just go wherever. Okay, time to drive the car, which I have very much not good at doing. I'm also bad at remembering power poles and not hitting trees. So yeah, this is, we'll see if these connect. I have low hopes. Very, very low hopes. But as long as I don't let go of the button, I think we'll be okay, right? Like as long as I don't go through a really, really dense forest, these should connect just fine. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, you know what? I didn't have hope for that. I really didn't. And then I guess we can just... We can set up a smelting lane? Will this work? No, we have to do belts first. I mean, I know I brought the undergrounds, but I kind of want to not... I kind of want to not use them. And I want to see if I can get this to place correctly. Without undergrounds, because I think that would be cool. Because I think this is the correct spacing, right? Ah, no, it's a little bit high. Or is it? No, it doesn't quite work. I feel like it's close, though. It's definitely close. Okay, I think I can get these to fit. Maybe not. Let's see, where can this go? We can make it a little bit more compact. Okay, maybe it works now. There we go. No undergrounds required. Perfect. This is the new meta. Okay, maybe it doesn't work. But it was close. Oh wait, no, never mind. Never mind. That's not a problem. Yeah, why aren't there blueprint fractions? Okay, so I didn't end up making it more compact. But I made it without undergrounds. That counts for something. But the issue is that it's supposed to be a 6x7. That's why it looked off. That's the only reason why it looks wrong. No other problems with this. Also, we're not playing with biters. I didn't think they would add much to the challenge. I do play with them if I think they'll add something unique to the challenge other than just, you know, making it that you have to deal with attacks. Like when we did the invisible biter run. Having invisible biters is hilarious, so I did play with them on. This one I think is 200%, just 200% resource settings, and then no biters. Why did I give them undergrounds? They don't need undergrounds. Okay, and then we'll just make some form of compressor. This is a lot of drills, and they're not all going to run. The belt is still on grid. Yeah, the belt is on grid, which is unfortunate. It is a bit sad. But, I mean, if we could do fractional blueprints, maybe the blueprint would, like, phase into it somehow. In this theoretical world where it actually does something. Yeah, this is technically 8 lanes of resources. But most of them, these middle ones, don't actually run that long. So it's more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just call it 6. There we go. And an input prio. There we go. Yeah, apparently in the older version of the mod, you could actually do belts off grid. The lanes were still on grid, but the belts visually looked off grid, which sounds even worse. So it is unfortunate that we miss out on this these days due to, I guess, unfortunate improvements. We could call it that. Although, admittedly, it is probably for the best that we don't have to deal with that. But also kind of sad. Because it would have been a fun jank. I completely miscounted these. Okay, well that's fine. Can I get this through? Wait, I think I might be able to. Oh, this worked perfect. Yeah, there we go. Working as intended. Then we'll just loop these around. Not like we care that much about side balancing here. Let's see if we can get everything in range. We might have a bit of trouble with it. Actually, no, these look somewhat connected. Does this work? Yeah, okay. What are they missing? 250 miners. Okay, we brought enough for that. And then they're also missing repair packs. Right, I threw a grenade at them. Kind of forgot about that. And some power poles. Okay. Should I compress this more? Is compress the right word? I don't think it is. These are mostly full lanes, so this doesn't matter at all. Okay, and then honestly, we can get copper while we're here too. Something tells me I will not have enough belt for this. And I feel like I don't need 8 lanes of iron, considering you'd normally use... Well, if this is for steel, actually, that might... If this is for steel, it's probably good. Nah, I'll say this is right. This is a good amount of resources. I think we're going to have to wait till bots though to connect most of it, because I don't have enough belt to connect 8 lanes. And you know what? We'll just come back. We'll come back for iron. I think that's the strat. Maybe we can use bots and copy stuff along the way, because there's no way I can drag the belts fast enough to actually bring this much. But if I have the power poles, which I do not, I was gonna tell bots to just start like connecting the array over here, so that way they could just like start building copper. I don't know if any of these are powered, but we don't have radar vision, so we can't really go all the way. Also, we chose a terrible one. Do bots have splitters? No, they do not. Thank you. There we go. Good catch. Did I like place the first one by hand or something? I don't know why they didn't have them, because... Oh, no, I did. I placed the first ones by hand, so it's when I copied it that they ran out. Okay, that makes sense. Also, we're doing steel lanes. Okay, I can at least justify bringing 4, right? Can I do 4? I have 2,000 belts and I'm going 500 tiles. Barely. Yeah, I think we can do 4 lanes. These don't work. None of these work. How? What part of this is wrong? Oh no, I've never copied something before. Oh, I didn't like that. Okay, well, a bit unfortunate. What if I do it without the copy tool? Is this still 15 long? No, it is not. Copy it, including the belt. Well, the issue is we can't actually fit them if they can output onto the belt. Yeah, we, Oh, do I get better ore patch density? I think in theory, if you do triangle mining, yes. But if you do regular mining, no, this isn't more dense. This just avoided using underground belts, which was obviously a mistake. So what's the easiest fix for this? Do we just switch to undergrounds and re-blueprint it all? That sounds messy and hard. You know what? We have most of a lane. This is the strat. We'll just have the left side not work properly. We have enough. There we go. I'm sure some of those will output. Oh wait, these might be outputting onto the right side of the belt. Oh my god, they're outputting onto the right side of the belt. Putting power poles is easier, making everything else harder. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Yeah, so I think what happened was that we made far miners. It's my understanding of what just happened. Everything was mining correctly, but it mining onto the belt, but it was mining to the right-hand side, which is not a mistake I realized could happen. I thought they would just not mine. Like, it might not be that, but I didn't see it like on the ground, so that just gave me the impression that it's mining on the wrong side. I do wanna test that though. So we're gonna leave one of them, and see what happens if we clear the belt, because I think that'd be pretty cool if we made a far miner. Oh my gosh, we made a far miner. That's fantastic. So useless, but fantastic. Okay, well, we still have 200 miners. That's still way more than we need, but it is a bit unfortunate that it didn't work like I wanted. So yeah, you can't increase the belt density with regular miners because you still end up being limited by the belt. I think with triangle mining, you can make a balanced triangle mine though, because you can slightly shift the drill to mine on the other side of the belt. But I think that's the limit to how you can abuse mining patches. Also, setting up burner drills the first day was really hard. Like, they would not go into the furnaces, so Burner City was working at like 40% speed most of the time. It was not ideal. And then what else? I will be doing more burner stuff. Not starting tomorrow. I was planning to start tomorrow, then I remembered I had an appointment. So no stream tomorrow. But I will be doing blueprints for a burner 100% run. Because I did it blueprintless. It was really fun. Ran into UPS issues in a no blueprint 100% run, which I just think is just a hilarious concept. Because everyone's like, you won't be blueprint limited. Or you won't be UPS limited, not if you're hand building it. Boy, did I prove everyone wrong by showing how absolutely awful burners are. But so I will be revisiting it with blueprint optimized, with UPS optimized burner blueprints, at least for the expansion bases, like the outposts and stuff. So we'll be designing those most Tuesdays, I think. Just sounds like a good day to do it. And honestly, if I can get the blueprints good enough, I might do it in an officially submittable way. We'll see. We'll see. Because if I use a controller and I'm just pasting blueprints, I could possibly do like an extended stream and actually get it done in one recording. At the very least, it could be one recording where I just AFK for like 8 hours. But I think with a controller, I could actively play for the whole time. I'll just have to figure out how to switch screens without interfering with the recording, which I think will involve just me duplicating my monitor 3 times. But yeah, no screaming tomorrow, unfortunately. Does that work? Well, no, it's not powered, but yeah, it almost works. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to doing a sub 24-hour 100% run for once. Because, yeah, the burner inserters, they're not good. I don't think there's another way to describe them. You know what? There are other words. We could say they're bad. We might even go so far as to say they're bad. But they're definitely not good. That's for sure. They're very fun, though. I do like them. Hence why we've done so much burner stuff in our life. Burner tech really is shit. Yep. Yes, it is. Very much so. There we go. A perfect smelting lane. I really hope I have enough splitters for this, or enough red belt for this. I don't know how well this will work. I like how I can just load it at any point and it doesn't matter. Because it will make its way down. You know, they don't look backed up. That's a good sign. I don't think they can be backed up with one resource, but maybe it's okay. The real question is what will happen when we take from the side. I'm just heavily biased against them. I think, if anything, I'm the most biased for them because I understand how they work. I have given them more opportunities than anyone ever has. Like, we've probably spent like 200 hours messing around with burner stuff. Does that work? I don't think that actually did anything. So yeah, if anything, I would say that I am very pro. Well, I've tried to be pro burner inserters. They've disappointed me, but that's on them. Does this work? I think this works. Okay, now we just need to figure out how to use this. Also, I don't see any steel in these, but I guess that makes sense. I don't technically have a steel lane. Is this the steel lane that I'm going to copy? I mean, I guess I could upgrade it. But this is the only steel lane I have, so I guess it's the one I copy. That way we can start building steel. Yeah, okay. I guess it works. There we go. We don't need to do anything with the output. We do need, I think I need more coal. There we go. Way more inserters that we can use. Perfect. I think I need more radars, and I want to go connect the bot network, because we definitely need, well, we need that copper, right? This copper and this copper, they're basically the same length, so I might as well grab the one that's next to the other base. No, burner inserters are terrible. Yeah. I think it's what's the word? Stockholm syndrome? Yeah. I think it's Stockholm syndrome at this point. They've held me captive for so long. I have to try to defend them. Do I have enough resources? I might need more roboports. I also need power poles. And look at that. Power poles are not working. They are going into another chest. Where the heck is that storage chest? I have absolutely no idea. Where could this be? Okay, if I were... Oh, wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. Do I have an idea? Yes. Okay, we'll deconstruct this and we'll follow this guy. There's wood there? I'm just blind? Okay. It was right in front of me all along. Hello, DTG Hollow. Welcome, welcome. This is a cursed stream to tune in on. We're doing Factorio, but everything can be placed off grid. It looks fun. TM. It looks unique. We'll give it that. Everything looks unique. We can't say it's not. But that's about all we can say about it. So I still need more power poles. This should be enough. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We are currently working on, yeah, the final resources, but we're not doing it in a way that's like good. We're doing it in a way that just sounds really fun, using the beltless method, or the basically beltless method. Obviously, we have belts going into it because we're not playing beltless, but we're using this methodology. But I'm using 5 times the inserters, so it theoretically can move 10 belts of resources per second, or be the equivalent of 10 blue belts of resources. We'll see if it actually works out that way, because I feel like it won't. Also, do I not have roboports automated? Question mark. Why are these not automated? I guess we'll figure that out later, huh? For now, I will just... But we'll figure it out by the time those connect, I'm sure. And then I guess it doesn't really matter where we bring the power poles, but I think this way seems not easier per se, but, or not power poles, but like going next to our other belts seems like the logical way to connect things. Although we're already not doing that, so yeah, I don't think there's any logic here. If I was logical, I wouldn't have played this mod. That's really all there is to it. You don't do this if you don't do this if you're sane and like to think through things. But yeah, it's a fun mod. For as much as there is bad when it comes to like how to place things, there are advantages too. Like you can place so many inserters on a single tile and get massive inserter throughput using just yellow inserters. Like stack inserters are pretty much unnecessary. You have played Factorio, but when you play, you just wait for your thing to instead of expanding. That is, I mean, admittedly, I do that too a lot. We have to do a new design. Cause like that is a nice, like it's a comfortable way to play. If I know I won't be needing a lot, sometimes I will just wait. Like especially with modded stuff. For vanilla, I tend to expand just because I know how to do the expansions pretty quickly. But if I'm playing like space exploration or something, which I've been playing recently, usually I just have a small amount of resources and wait. Because there's no way I'll be able to expand anytime soon. This is the wrong tessellation. 6, there we go. Okay, we actually set it up correctly in the pretty much the vanilla way to do it. But yeah, there are a lot of times where just waiting seems much more justified. I just want to make something really dumb right now. Is really all there is to this. It is way slower than it would be to just get something working that I know how to build. But I want it to be completely silly. Let's see, will this work? This is not a good way to do copper, but we can make it work. We can make it work. Because this is only 4 wide, which means we take all the copper lanes and we just cut through the middle and we loop these around so that way we get a full belt out of it. And then we need more roboports for this to start building, but I think the idea is there. This is a lot of power poles. It's easy to double up in power poles whenever things are placeable off grid because you never really know where they'll connect. Okay, there we go. And then I guess just screw the iron patch that we have. Like, I don't know. It just kind of is non-existent now. Also, we're missing 4 roboports. I don't know where. Just in case they're here, I'm going to place them. Because I think we're done with roboports. I also need more splitters. Do I have any splitters left? Let's see. We have 25. Yeah, that should be enough. This is a short lane. Also, it doesn't need to be great. Or balanced at all, really. Okay, input. We'll just cover it. Honestly, as long as I get 4 lanes of copper, I'm content. So this should be perfectly adequate. And then if we need to connect more iron later, hopefully bots will be connected by then. But if they're not, well, that's fine, because we can get things working. But 4 lanes of copper is a lot. 4 lanes of iron is a lot. Like, that's enough to go from where I am to a rocket launch in, like, what, 30 minutes or something, right? Something like that. 30 to 40 minutes. Well, minus, like, 20%. I'd say about 40 minutes. 40 to 50 minutes. If you used it properly. But that is assuming my steel is already backing up, and it actually might not be. No, there's a good chance steel isn't backing up. Okay, so that makes it a little bit worse, but still more than enough to get to the rocket with what I have right now. I should have done 5. 4 resources at once is not, like, unless that's all I have, 4 belts of resources at once is not it's not a comfortable amount to drag. Because it means you have to do 2 drags in the same direction, or just have to walk back awkwardly. Odd numbers are the best for that. If you just want, like, a comfortable pattern. Like, you can drag 2 belts in one direction at walking speed, but that's a bit uncomfortable right now. So yeah, definitely should have made it evens, or multiples of 5. But the thing is, these are going into red lanes. So I need them in pairs. So, like, while 4 drags easily, or 5 drags easily, I would waste a lot of my pairing. Also, I think I need to automate landfill, right? And maybe not. But this is going to be really, really long, so it might need landfill. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't quite figured out how the design is actually going to work. We haven't thought a ton about it. We just were like, what resources do I need? And I filtered them, and that's pretty much all there is to it. I really wish the roboports were connected, because I think they are... I think we're gonna want to use robots for the rest of this. But I don't know. Maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe we'll be able to connect the rest of the belts by hand. Because honestly, it's not... It does take like 5 minutes, probably, at the rate I'm doing it. But... plus like another like 5 or... No, it's like a 10-minute belt delay. Which is a lot. But we're not in any rush. And we'll have a lot of time while like parts are building for me to connect belts. Or to connect lanes and stuff. Although I did not actually confirm that copper was producing. Or connected. Like, I think in theory it is. Also, we need to cut through the belt. But we need to do it awkwardly. Because there's not space. This will work, right? I think we can cut around it. I can move the roboport. Perfect. That's everything we need. Yeah, there we go. That's how you normally connect lanes. And then we also need this iron lane again, which would go here, I guess. I don't really know. Also, steel isn't set up properly. Oh, we never connected iron to it. No, that would do it. Yeah, okay, we definitely don't have enough steel then. And then this will be all the copper lanes we need. Although I think I accidentally sideloaded the coal. So we have to go under here. Also, we don't have nearly enough coal to run these smelters. So I need to do something about that. I kind of just completely forgot about it, but yeah, we need to be able to run the smelters. Okay, so copper can connect to the top of these, no problem. That power plant is kind of in the way. of any future expansions we want. So I guess we just hope this works out and call it good. Let's see. Can we put roboports anywhere? That should be fine. We need to figure out why roboports aren't producing. Because they should... Steel. We're not producing steel anymore. Right. Yeah, that would do it. Like, no steel makes it to the end. Which we probably have more than enough blue science, right? Like, if I just stall this, all of this steel should make it. Yeah, we can just cut this. Because we have all the blue science we'll need for launch. Cool. Now I just connect the lanes wherever they need. Honestly, we could almost do sushi if we really wanted to. Although I don't think we should. Because sushi does run into the problems of like balancing consumption, which I don't want to deal with right now. I'll just connect them right there, and there we go. Perfect mall lane, which that roboport should be the only one that we're missing. Well, maybe not. But hopefully that roboport is the one that this bot is trying to place, and hopefully the other roboports are over here. And hopefully we get copper. Oh, we do. Wasn't expecting it to actually be built. That is a pleasant surprise. I have no idea where I got 200 bots. Oh, I stole them. I stole them from the base. Yeah, that makes sense. I was worried I forgot to give them to the mining outpost. But that would make sense. Also, we didn't bring radars. Also, what even happened here? I don't even know where the roboports are supposed to connect. Oh, I think those are fully connected. These might be within roboport range. So I probably can use bots to connect stuff if I really want to. Yeah, especially if we do it by hand and we just mine them. I forgot. I didn't realize I moved such a densely populated one though. Roboport invisible. Oh, you know how great it would be if we had this 2 weeks ago? That would have been the perfect roboport. Whenever everything was, not visible. Okay, what did I need? I needed assembling machines, which... Okay, this is a bit rough. I don't actually have any, because we don't have steel, so we have no way to expand it. So I guess I just, use these for now, and we'll use an upgrade planner if we ever find ourselves with steel. Maybe I could even put steel. Maybe I can even do an assembler along this chain. You know, that might work. It might not work, but it also might work. Okay, but yeah, the idea here is that we can just put inserter assemblers wherever the heck we want. It doesn't matter. They just need to go along this chain, and they need to take from it, and then they need to input back into it. And that's really all there is to it. So we can do like a cable assembler right adjacent to it. We just need to make sure it actually goes. We just need to make sure. Really, the only requirement is that it needs to go into the train. And we can even do it on the other side. Like, this will probably work. Those look fairly lined up. Oh gosh, it's already messy, and now it's producing wires. There we go. So far, so good. No problems. I cannot wait for this to immediately break. This is good. I'm realizing now I don't know how I am going to get... Oh, what's the word? Blue chips over here, because those require liquids, and I plan to build them directly from this lane, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I mean, I guess if plastic is going directly into it, it shouldn't be that hard. I could have passed barrels through. That was an option. I should have done barrels. It's not a good option, but it was an option, technically. I think I should have brought gray assemblers, because we need to use almost exclusively gray assemblers for most of it. I like how this is so much flashing. Okay, so this is enough wire assemblers for like 24 red chip assemblers. So I guess I start building those. And they can just use like double. We need to connect the... Yeah, this will work. Oh wait, we don't have green chips yet. Silly me, I forgot the green chips. You can never advise to do barrels. That's fair. Yeah, I don't think there are that many situations where they're a good idea. Okay, this will work, right? What is that? Is that the right ratio? I very much doubt it. Actually, no, it's not a terrible ratio. Maybe using barrel. I do want to do, not with this one, but I do want to do a no pipe run, which I think doesn't allow. I don't know if it allows. I imagine it doesn't allow pumps. Pumps and like tanks, I feel like, are out of the spirit. So you just need to use like direct barrels, and maybe I think you can pass fluids for some other things like boilers. Okay, well, some of them work. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. I see no flaws with this. I have no idea how these are outside of the range. But yeah, definitely is not circuit limited right now. This is working perfectly. The fact that we have 19 inserters here is maybe a bit of an issue, but it's an issue for it. Well, not another day. Well, maybe another day. But yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, and now we need to get... I don't know how we're going to do plastic. I really don't. It's like I didn't think this through. Which is very true, I didn't. Getting water to boilers would be hard before blue assemblers. Wait, why not? Why? Wouldn't you just build those directly next to the water? The water? Or am I missing something? I guess we can split it off for now, right? Gray assemblers don't do fluid. Yeah, but we don't really need to get things to boilers. Those would just be directly wherever you can fit a power plant directly adjacent to water. Because obviously you can take from the water. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. This isn't supposed to be have a filter. Will this work? 1, 2. No, it doesn't. But if we use placeable off grid, there we go. Now it works. Can I just grab gears and make this faster? Well, yeah, but now it's probably not faster at this point. Okay, so this is just a proof of concept. Obviously, we will need more plastic than this. But I think in theory this works. Wait, why am I using regular fast inserters? Well, then in that case, we'll double them up. There we go. Not like we have that much plastic going in. There we go. Okay, so far so good. We have lost a little bit of throughput, but things are still working. We haven't completely bricked it yet. I'll call that a sign. Oh wait, have we? We might have completely bricked it. Oh wow, that was backed up real fast. Okay. Oh wait, no, they're out of copper. Maybe it's not a problem? Yeah, okay. Should we use... What if we use stack filter inserters? Would that work? I don't know. I think there's a way. I don't know what that way is, but I think there's a way to make this work. We're gonna keep at it. I believe. I do believe in our excessively over excessive whatever this is. Can't think of how to describe it. The mess? Yeah, let's call it a mess. Input. Oh, that I can't tell if that works. Also, we need like 20 of these. This should be fine. I really wish we had steel. Steel would be useful because then we could use blue inserters, assemblers. Actually, we might have enough steel by now. Because we do have a steel lane again. Not much of one. Oh wait. I have steel in the assemblers that couldn't output. Or the yeah, I have steel in the ones that can output. Oh, that's a lot of steel. Oh, we have a lot that can't output. Oh, weird. No wonder our steel lane is failing. We have 10 assemblers that aren't working. Yeah, that would do it. That sure would do it. And then I guess we can give this other 500 to make 250 blue assemblers, because why not? Yeah, I am slightly starting to doubt this this design, which I mean I guess is fair. We were doubting it from the beginning. If we had like if I had a single inserter that didn't have stack size on it, would that fix it? Like just one inserter that functioned normally to occasionally break things that are bricked? I don't know if that would work. You know what? It's working fine now. It's working fine now. That means there's no flaws in it. We don't have any plastic right now. So it's clearly bricked a little bit over here. But it's not completely bricked, just mostly. Okay, what if we upgrade them to stack inserters? What if we go the other way? And I just upgrade all of them right now. And do the exact opposite of what I just said. And make them worse. Make them carry even more. I don't see how this could possibly go wrong. But yeah, these are definitely... This iron is a problem. It's fun because it like fixes itself if you just move a little bit of the iron around. Maybe the chain was a good idea. Do you even have that many stack inserters? Yeah, I have 1,000. I have 1,000 stack inserters. We spent more than we need on launch on stack inserters, probably. This isn't supposed to be something that's... This isn't supposed to be a good idea, though. We're having trouble moving plastic around. Yeah, we do, I guess we do have throughput issues, huh? Surprisingly. Well, not really surprisingly. It's because they keep grabbing, like, non-full stacks of resources. Which I kind of thought might be a problem, but I thought it would be a problem later on down the line. Not this early. That is what's going on, right? Well, that mixed with the fact that most of them are bricked with iron. We'll keep at it. We'll keep at it. We might have to switch to dedicated trains. Well, maybe not dedicated trains, but like 2 resource trains could work. But I mean, look, plastic has made it. That is progress. Also, maybe once things are completely backed up, it will work better. I doubt that. It never does. But like, what if? Okay, and this is 6, so this should be enough for... You know what? We can double this. Because red chips are working so perfectly, and there's no flaws in this design so far, let's expand it. I don't see how this could possibly go wrong. Okay, maybe a little bit, but I'm sure it will be okay. And now we also upgrade them to do blue assemblers and hope it works out. There we go. Yeah, this is not working. Okay. 1K stack inserters cost about the same as 160,000 belt. So yeah. That is probably, let's see, in a rocket, an 160k belt is what, like a quarter of what you need for a rocket in terms of resource count. So yeah, we have maybe spent a little bit too much on stack inserters. Doesn't mean I need to fix things. Everything is working perfectly. Okay, maybe a little bit less perfectly. Things are very much not working later on down the line. Maybe I should have staggered things more. I think that was I think that's my issue. Like, we need things to consume like copper and iron in more random spots. Yeah, I don't think there's any other problems with the design. I think it's just that. So we'll We'll do some wire assemblers here and there. We'll do some circuit assemblers. Anything to like help drain it should be totally fine. And this will completely fix it. No downsides. Okay. And now this is the tricky part. We do need to start making these function. Which we might do. I might set it to a grid for this. Let's see. Let's try this. Okay, I think that'll work. And then we copy this. Relative it, and I think we're good to go. Is that enough? That might be enough. I don't know what this bot is doing. Oh, that rail is... No, I don't know what that bot is doing. Huh. What is he doing? It looks to me like he's trying to place that rail. Place it, but it hasn't placed the other rail, but I don't know why it hasn't placed the other rail. Oh, this is so weird. It's like a completely normal lane. I don't like that. I never thought I would say that, but I don't like a completely normal lane right now. It just feels wrong. Okay, does that work? That might not work. Oh wait, I think I know the problem. I don't think we don't have a rail blueprinted underneath it. Is this the one? I think this is the correct one. Uh-oh. That's not right. At least it's an easy fix. Okay. There we go. That looks good. We just need to connect sulfur, which may be a bit of a problem because sulfur comes from here. Do we have any on us? We could use the belt trick again. And just go straight up. Oh, that might mix. It probably won't. It probably won't mix, right? No, that will definitely mix. That will definitely... actually, there's a chance that didn't mix as well. Okay, you know what? This almost works. This almost works. I think this is worse than what would have happened if I just made an ugly belt, though. I don't think that looks better in any way. But this is the real problem. I don't know if these will connect. Because they might not. Those probably won't connect, but at least gives me something to work with. Also, where does this go? Okay, yeah, I don't think those will fully connect, but it might be fine. I don't know what bots are doing. Oh, I think they're just waiting for a charge. Okay, that's fine. You can wait for a charge. What are we missing? Radars and roboports? That makes sense. Okay, how can we connect these? Maybe it's just as simple as attaching a pipe. It's probably not. What if we do this again? Maybe? No, doesn't seem to be working. But what if I slowly like stagger it around the corner? There we go. Tangs are great for doing corners, for connecting things slightly off grid from each other. Okay, you know, things are still slightly running. I thought they would be a lot more broken by now. I mean, they're not great, but they are slightly working. They're ever so slightly working. Yeah, okay. That means we should have red chips, right? Somewhere down here? Yeah, they're getting red chips. Nice, we have blue chip production. This is working perfectly. Okay, maybe not perfectly. The throughput is substantially lower than we intended. Substantially lower. But we'll take what we can get. And then we'll, wait, how high do I want this to be? 21, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. There's no way we can support that many, right? We probably have enough red chips for it, but we definitely need more. We definitely need more green chips. Yeah, definitely that's the goal, and it wasn't us trying to make something really, really dumb. It's now purely beltless. If you ignore the other belts, just ignore those, and it's beltless, and and we're definitely following those rules. Sure, we use belts to go to the train. But yeah, the idea here, jokes aside, was to try to get a higher belt throughput. And it kind of worked. It kind of worked. And then it didn't, because I wanted to put every single resource in a single train. So either we have stack inserters block bricked up already, which, you know, not surprising, or it's mostly just that. We just have a ton of stack inserters that are already like bricked immediately. And or stack inserters moving like 5 items or something, because they can't steal an entire stack, which also slightly decreases the effectiveness of it. But like, it's not going bad. I think that would be a bit ingenuous. I'd say it's going all right. We can probably do, we can't really go through here. Can you upgrade a pipe to a underground pipe? No, because that wouldn't make any sense. It would be very useful right now though, because I would like to replace these with under pipes, but nope, we're stuck with them forever. Because I don't think there's any way I'll be able to realign them if I remove them. But look at this, we are getting some red chips and some green chips and more blue chips than I deserve. To be honest, admit it is way more than I deserve to be getting. But copper kind of stops about right here. I don't know why, but yeah, copper just stops transferring. Oh wait, that's when the stack inserters run out. The stack inserters are the key. Okay, well the good thing we have another 600. Well, 800. I think we need to increase that, right? We need to get more. We need to keep producing them. We need to use way more resources on stack inserters than we do on the entire rocket launch just to make this work. But I like the idea. Okay, what else do we need for launch? Would it help if I had an unfiltered tile in here? Or would that just cause more problems? Like having 1 or 2 unfiltered stack things to help inserters clear themselves? That might work. I mean, it's probably better than nothing. I can't imagine it's great, but could be a little bit better. Because right now we have a couple extra tiles that we have just blocked off, but I feel like we could use those. Also, we need more plastic. And we don't have coal. So that's annoying. That's a bit far away. Also, I can't walk through this. So that was not something I was considering. I have to go all the way down to the bottom to be able to extend it. Oh, this is terrible. Why did I do this? Like, I didn't think it was a good idea, but like, why didn't I think it was this bad of an idea? There we go. That's fine, right? I think that looks okay. No, it doesn't. It looks terrible. But it's working. That's what matters. Look at that. We have 68 blue chips. Perfect. Yeah, it is fun. I will give it that. And then drills. Is this enough drills? Also, that's the wrong drill blueprint. This one is the correct one. Okay. I mean, I guess I have enough roboports that I could probably connect this. But I also have, well, I'll build as much as I can. But since I don't really have much on me, we're just gonna drag the belts. And then how many is this? This is 72. We'll just combine it into 2. And call it good. There we go. Good enough, right? Yeah. Yeah. It works. Well, it might work. I think it's all right. We'll make sure we add a radar too, which is something we have forgotten every single time we've tried to expand our base, which is not good. Really hard to keep track of things. You know, this actually is not that far. I think the bots will build it in a reasonable time. I don't know why. I think it's... Things feel a lot farther right now than they are. I don't know why. I think it's just because there is just desert. Like an empty desert, so there's like no landmarks that make things feel close. Oh, but yeah, we're only one roboport short from being able to connect it all manually. Yeah, this is great. I do need to get this coal above, because the coal is something that we connect through with plastic, or we need to connect to petroleum, which we build on the other side. So it will not be using the chain. Plastic gets put into this train chain, but that's about it. We aren't trying to like move petroleum with it. Unfortunately, I think that would be entertaining, but I also do not want to do that. So we'll just do plastic over here, and hope we can somehow get petroleum onto this side. The other option was to, honestly, that might be the better option. Well, actually, that's a long way to drag oil. I have to either choose between going through my base with petroleum or trying to connect an oil patch from this far away. And neither of those options sound good to me. They're both incredibly tedious. So I guess I choose neither. We just don't build it. GG. No. Or no. Barrels are not an option. Not yet. But no barrel runs soon, I swear. Just not with this. Oh wait, look at this. I know, I'm a quitter, I'm sorry. Fluid train. Yeah. After you did such a great job of selling the train earlier. When you're like, oh, by the way, you can't connect it. Now I really want to use a train. What do I need? I need steel for chem plants, and I also want pipe. Yeah, if you hadn't informed me earlier, there's a chance you could have fooled me and I would have set up the train entirely before testing it, because I wouldn't have known. You missed the greatest prank of all time. Not like I needed more suffering, to be fair. There's enough already that I brought upon myself. Oh, hey, I could actually run through that. That's cool. I'm not normally able to run through... these don't connect. There we go. Yeah, at least I have a visual to tell me it's working. The pipes aren't too bad. Unless you mean... Okay, these are bothering me. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna try to connect this. Oh, that actually isn't that bad. I forgot long inserter. I always forget. Like, I acknowledge it, but I forget how truly manageable regular pipes are. Or sorry, underground pipes are. Because like they're much less unpleasant than they should be. And I think it's just because they have an indicator that lets you know they worked. Whereas these pipes, you have to base it. Well, I guess the regular pipes aren't as bad. It's just per tile. It's just you can, you know, clear like 8 tiles with an underground. That's probably where the real difference comes in. Okay. So how do we do this? Let's see. If those connect just fine, that should be all right. And then that should be good. We do plastic with an input and an output. Starting to produce, yeah. I am starting to appreciate vanilla pipes. They might have their problems and be a little bit unpredictable, but they don't look like this. So I will give them that. Are these near inserters or do they just not work? They might just not work. I'm going to replace those inserters because I'm pretty sure they're not functional. Oh, wait. We don't need a side balance if we just do this. Oh, wait. No, we're using this strat again. Well, okay. This isn't great because you do have more downtime depending on which one's side load, but it's not terrible, which is something. Sure is something. Okay, and then coal should be connected. Are these out of range or something? No, they just haven't. They just haven't headed over here yet. Okay, cool. Then we give them the chem plants and hope that it works, because there is a chance it doesn't. And we'll give it red belt, so it can fill faster. One belt missed. Oh, thank you. There we go. Okay, and now we watch as this proceeds to not work that fast, because half the inserters are dead about half the time. Okay, so if I clear it of everything... Yeah, it doesn't help. It just fills with iron. Because iron is the highest priority, which makes sense. It's the first one. So what I really should have done is done decreasing priority of which resources are which, right? So like I should have had the thing I needed in the lowest quantities first, and the things highest last. Maybe. Like the slow things. I don't know if it would have actually mattered. I don't think anything can actually save this. But the fact that it's still working is very impressive. Even if it's not working at full speed, it's working way better than it should. And I think that's great. Okay, these are mostly working. This needs some more wire. Oh wait, this doesn't have an output. Well, that's an easy fix. Though we also do need more wire. I wish I could fit more wire assemblers here. The green chip assemblers I think are necessary to occasionally clear iron out. But yeah, it's okay. Let's see, how's my blue chips? Okay, well there's clearly issues here. This is where literally everything breaks. Cool. Some random belt here, which I guess makes sense. This is when we stop using a ton of green wire. How do I fix that? What uses wire? I mean, I could just clear stuff and hope that works. Yeah, I don't think that'll work for long. I was kind of hoping these would be more green chip hungry. I guess I could convert more of these. Can you fit a car in between two assemblers for extra production? It uses wire, but I wasn't consuming enough green chips, so I wasn't actually consuming as much of the wire as I needed. I don't see what you mean with the car. Could you elaborate a little bit? Okay, why is this not placed? Oh, wait, are these bottom ones staggered? I'm very confused. I don't know what's happening there. We'll see. We'll see what happens if we try to fix it. Yeah, I don't know why that one wasn't working. It's like, it won't place this rail. I don't know why, but it won't place a rail here. Which is concerning. What's here? I'm so confused. Is there something wrong with the blueprint? I can't really tell. Oh, there is something wrong with the blueprint. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. It's because we're trying to place this train first on half of a rail. That just blocks the bots. Okay, so that should fix it. Maybe. I don't know if it actually fixes it, but it feels like that fixed it. I don't think the inserters break stuff. I did check to see if bots could still place stuff on top of inserters. But I don't know how thorough I was. But like, look at this. We are consuming like a full belt of iron. That means this is very functional. It's using all the belt throughput that I intended it to use. Item ingredient shortage. See, now this needs wires. Yeah, now they're short wires. What the heck? Where was that earlier when things were breaking? Whatever. It's fine. I don't think it'll be bad. We have modules though. That's a good sign. I have not been paying attention to ratios. These are actually working way better than they should be. No, hold on. Hello. Sorry, someone was at the door. Okay, so where are the problems here? Honestly, it's going all right. When after multiple hours you start to use a belt of iron. Well, this isn't multiple hours for this. This is only like an hour for this design. But yeah, it's still true. It's still going according to plan. I see an issue. We're out of coal. That's why everything isn't working. We're out of coal, so we can't run it. Everything is connected properly and definitely designed well. But since we're out of coal, we can't make a base. I'm so glad it makes sense now. And I can live in denial that there aren't other problems. There we go. That looks great. Honestly, these are working pretty good. Me trying to... I did waste a few inserters here and there, but that's fine. I also don't know how my petroleum production is. I imagine it is not high enough. But I am terrified to try to expand it. Although I do have bots. Also, I have power issues. Seriously, I have power issues? Wait, are these not connected? Or is this just not as much power as I think it is? Maybe it's not as much power as I think it is. Oh gosh, there's no way this is gonna work. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to set up cracking. That sounds horrible. I can't think of a world where this isn't unpleasant to set up, but sure, we might as well. We might as well. Might just give in. What could go wrong? Honestly, now that we have bots, cracking really isn't. It's not the end of the world. Without bots, it's pretty unpleasant. But with bots, yeah, not. We also need pumps. Well, heavy oil we can just always convert. That one doesn't matter. We only really need the pump for this. Because this will go towards rocket fuel, so we need to keep, like, honestly, not much. Yeah, I've seen that mod. That one doesn't look that interesting to me. At least not yet. It's not very high on my list. But I might get to that someday. I do still want to do, like, a pipeless run, though. Let's leave 25,000. No, not 25,000, sorry, 5,000 in each of them. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting mod. I'm glad it exists. I'm glad someone decided it would be a good addition, because we always need more unique mods. Okay, will this connect? Honestly, I think it might. Except there's a chance I didn't connect it. Yep. Didn't connect it to the right side. Oh. Oh, this is difficult. Oh wait, it won't connect till I choose a recipe, will it? Okay, never mind. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. Then we'll place tile. Maybe, yeah. Will that work? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I don't think these are as bad to connect as I thought they would be, unless they're on a different grid. Ooh, they might be on a different grid. Oh no. Can I force them to be on the same grid? Yes, we can connect them. There's also a mod that makes every fluid into an item. Oh wait, like the reverse? That's fun. Okay, you know what? This was all right so far. Well, okay, maybe I should wait until I can get it to actually work before I say that. Yeah, never mind. I think I spoke too soon. I can't get these outputs to connect. Also, water isn't even connected. I thought I could have sworn it connected. I guess the moral of the story is do fluids or do the pipes last, right? Because the pipes are easier to connect. Yeah. Okay. That was my problem. It's still not connected, but it's better, I think. How do I bridge the gap? These aren't on the same grid, which really screws with things. Looked really dumb with water items on belt. Does it just use like the water symbol? Because that sounds pretty goofy. Ooh, no, that was it almost worked. Wait. Oh my gosh, they actually connected. I didn't think there was any chance. I had lost hope. And then now we need to somehow connect oil, which... Let's see. What if I make this a grid of 4? And then try to connect things later. I think that's the strat. We'll wait for bots. But since I can't really test it. We have 1. We have 1. Okay. Cool. Good start. Good start. Okay, and now we actually need to make sure we copy this exactly. So that means we need to copy it on the grid. But not that grid, the other grid. Because if these are off even a little bit, I think things stop working. Okay. And then light oil. This isn't getting water. Oh, this water wasn't connected. Okay. It wasn't as flawless as I thought it was. You only need 1 for every 5 refineries. Yeah, but we have like... Oh, we don't actually have that much backed up. I guess because it's a lot of lube. So what you're saying is I give up and just do a second one, and then we work on the light oil side, and hopefully that one goes better. You know, that works. That works. I'll take it. I cannot be picky about which victories I accept. Let's go. Progress. Okay, light oil time. We need more. Okay, will this work? I think this will work. I think we can get this. Okay. Light oil. Same thing. I don't know where the grid is, so let's hope that this works. That doesn't look like it worked. It immediately looks like it doesn't work. Oh wait, I think we... Oh, wait. Oh, that seemed easier that time. We're learning. Maybe. I mean, if we were really learning, we would have just stopped playing a long time ago. So we didn't have to deal with it. The real strat is to not play. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think that works. And then these are almost connected, right? There we go. Okay. I think those will work. I really do want to confirm it has an output, though, before I get too excited. So we somehow... I think we can just cut under here, right? I feel like that definitely works. And so, there is some timeline where this works perfectly. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, someone suggested that. Just imagine like the kinds of tricks you would discover though. Like I think it definitely has promise, right? Okay, and then we'll copy it down 4. Okay, and then I'll connect the water. So many rifts due to fluids. I don't think you could ever get it so I don't think people would optimize this to the point where you would rip because you made an issue with fluid. It would just be like a 5-hour run. But who knows? Maybe someone will be crazy enough to try to do this in like, I don't know, 6 hours. No, that honestly, I feel like 3 maybe you could do. Nah, 3's ambitious. 3's so ambitious. 4? Let's say 4. Because you can't optimize build orders of any placements, which really messes with things. Okay, these aren't working. But I don't know why. How is that not working? It's not getting light oil anymore. It's connected. What? What is the problem? Why aren't you working? You're connected. Huh, yeah, okay. It made petroleum, right? I didn't imagine that. Like, why did it stop? What could have possibly made it stop? I don't get it. Or did it run out of light oil? Maybe it ran out of light oil. Okay, it is connected. The pipe was just empty. Okay, cool. I just, everything is so, like, not connected all the time. I just, you know, I assumed it had to be something like that. But no, this one was actually user error. There we go. Yeah, no, once I saw the pump, it made sense. I thought there was fluid in the pipe. I forgot we had connected the pump already. Okay, that should be good. Now, we just have to connect petroleum to the main lane somehow. Which, honestly, it's mostly long. It's mostly undergrounds. It might be reasonable. Well, reasonable, I feel like, is a bit of a stretch. Not unreasonable, which you would think those are the same thing, but I really don't think they are. I think in this case, they are two very different words. Okay, let's see if they're the same. Okay, I think they're connected. Is this enough? I mean, it's not going to be a significant increase in my petroleum, but considering I only have 4 of these, and this is mostly just going to be working through buffer, that should be fine. Okay, and then power is still a problem. Don't know how I'm going to fix that. I might just make a power plant down here. Honestly, that seems like the easiest way to do it. We would just need a bunch of roboports. But yeah, just making a completely new robo power plant, like near another coal patch, sounds a lot easier than trying to get coal somewhere in my base. Although I could send some coal to that power plant. That might be okay. I'm surprised these haven't run out. I wonder if maybe I made the sliders higher. Nuclear? No. Well, nuclear would be something for fun. It sounds awful to set it up though. But it is technically possible. It's one of those, it's technically an option things. You know, I realize we don't actually have enough, we don't have enough circuit production. Yeah, no, we don't have enough circuit production here. Because it's like a 1-to-1 ratio. You still want to see solar? I didn't realize solar was a request. Solar sounds fairly reasonable compared to a lot of things. I don't know what the issue is with this. Like, it works if you make a long chain of trains, but for some reason it doesn't work when I don't paste all of it at once. I don't understand the issue. Oops. Like, why aren't these building? What is blocking these? Let's see, where's my blueprint? Oh. Should I just like delete these inserters at the bottom? Maybe the problem is that I'm blueprinting too much at a time? Blueprints, trains, maybe this will work better? Then we snap to, I think it's 6, right? I don't know, maybe this will work better. I don't know why it would, but maybe it will. There's clearly something funky going on. More copper needed? It's hard to say if we actually need more copper or if it just kind of stopped transferring down. Because it could just be moving because we placed a bunch of things. But yeah, we can paste more copper. It feels weird to think that there's any way that I have used 4 lanes of copper. Oh wait, these aren't 4 lanes of copper. Right, yeah, of course. How silly of me to think this is a full lane of resources. That's on me. This isn't a full lane. These are like 3/4 lanes. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. Yeah, definitely copper limited. Silly me to think that my base is running in a way that works. If only I could be so bold. Okay. These should work then. We could do a compressor here just to get the lanes up and running. Because they're like, what, they're 3/4 of a lane, which means if we compress stuff, we could get an entire other furnace set out of that, I think. Or at least like a stone furnace. A bit of misplaced faith. Yeah. At least we had it. At least I believed. It's better than not believing in my base. We always believe things work. But yeah, we could... This might fix it. I would never do this with the steel lane. But I think it will work just fine with the copper lane. There we go. There were multiple empty wagons in the middle, and inserters were taking 100% of the copper. Wait, what are you talking about? You're not talking about the ghost problems, right? How do I do this? I don't think this really works how I want it to work. This won't really do much. This is completely the wrong way. This is just giving me a template now. Okay, then I'm not sure what you're talking about. Like empty wagons here. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Did we connect everything? Probably not, right? Yeah. Gosh, this is so dysfunctional. Okay, I have a better way. I have a better way. It's a more tedious way, but it's still better, which is not a hard... It's not a hard goal. Okay, there we go. And then we'll do the same over here. There we go. Perfect. There's nothing wrong, nothing to see here. I love that the fix is just add more inserters. Well, in theory, that will help make it that they each get an input. In practice, I don't think it actually helped at all. I don't think we actually did anything with that. But the idea was there. Okay, it is getting coal now. I hope that's just because I hope we have enough coal. Okay. Oh, what are these working on? Oh, their output's full. You know what? This is doing way better than it should be. All things considered, this should not be working as well as it is. It's not working great, but it should be so much worse. So much worse. Okay, 8 belts of copper. Is that enough? Also, we need more steel, right? Well, technically we're buffering a lot of steel, but actually no, we're not. We're not producing that much steel. But these are working all right. We have, honestly, like 9 of them are working. 10 of them are working fairly full speed. This is good enough. We have almost everything we need for purple, right? Yeah, let's get LDS set up. Honestly, let's finish the chain. Because I don't think I have time to connect resources next time. Resources. I just want to get some more assembly machines down. Like, I want to place LDS. I want to start making, maybe not purple. We don't have a way to output purple, but I think we'll output purple onto a belt. We have all the inputs we need. Oh, I didn't include something for rails or furnaces. Oh, but we left a gap. We can definitely put furnaces and rails in this. Right? Furnaces, rails, electric furnaces, that's everything I need for purple. Yeah. Or I could just direct input. That doesn't work that well. If I do this fix, it is something I can never change, which is a bit unfortunate, but we'll see. Let's put a rail. Let's put an electric furnace. And then what else? Rails, right? No, we already did rails. What's the last thing? Is this all I need for purple? Rails, electric furnaces, we have prods. Okay, that still leaves me 1 free slot. We'll put pipe in there for now. We'll just do a train with a height of 6. That way we can fix it. And hope that we blueprinted the right thing. With a new update, we can read belt shape. Oh, oh no. I don't think we should, I don't think this is a good idea to reach a situation where we can encourage this kind of behavior. But I like the idea. Okay, we're going to add a stack inserter here. Actually, we can't afford a stack inserter. So, we'll use regular inserters. Yeah, it's perfect. Does that work? I think that works. It feels cheaty to supplement something in the middle. But I ran out of belt space. There we go. Okay. So we can start making LDS. I would like LDS to be produced a little higher. Which ones of these aren't running? Gosh, they're all running. They shouldn't be. They really shouldn't be. Okay, this one's not running. We'll make this one an LDS assembler. Which is maybe not a good idea. And then that one. There we go, LDS. Perfect. Okay, we can add some more assemblers here and there. Input, input. Are you sure it won't be fun? It might be fun. Maybe I'm really downplaying how fun placeable off-grid will be whenever the belts can also be off-grid. And rails off-grid. That's what we really want. The thing that we've been missing all along is the ability to put rails wherever we want. Just imagine watching a rail just like look like it's gonna be sidetracked or kicked off the rail, but then it just works perfectly fine. Everything is okay. Okay, does this work? I think it does. We also need sticks, which I think is a terrible idea unless we start consuming them. But we can start doing purple, right? Well, not quite. We can't quite do purple. And then we also need electric furnaces. This is enough sticks forever. Oh, I misunderstand. What are you talking about? I don't know if those had outputs or not. I really couldn't tell. But this should be okay. We can only read if the belts are turned left, right, or straight. It isn't related to the grid. Oh. Oh, okay. So you mean like I could only... Gotcha. So you could make a situation where I can't do a straight belt at all? You're talking like something new to mess with me. Where belts just can't go straight. I think I get it now. Also, we need prod mods. Oh, that would be great. Enforcing a diagonal base is what is what everybody's always wanted. Okay, I don't see any problems with this. I mean, sure, we haven't confirmed that anything actually works yet, and I placed purple, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be okay. We just need a belt here and hope that they actually have an output, which they might. They very well might. Has he done a diagonal base? One of my friends did diagonal only once in like a single player world. It looks horrible. I absolutely love it, but it is a complete mess. Okay, well, these technically work. We have so many blue chips. It's such a weird, like, blue chips are the thing that is bricking my entire base, which is such a wild concept. I feel like that shouldn't be possible, but it clearly is. But things are still moving, which is really cool. They're not moving great, but they are moving, and I like that. I don't know if we're making LDS. Let's see. Oh, we are. We are making LDS. Cool. Let's see if I can do... Can I set up yellow? I think I should just call it here, because I don't think I have... I definitely have more than half an hour left. I wish I could finish it tomorrow. I might finish this on Thursday, because we're, like, super close. Or not, like, super close, but I don't think it's I want to spend another meme run Monday on this thing. It's I would want to finish it on a different day. So I might finish this Thursday. But honestly, this works pretty decent. Sure, it doesn't have the throughput I really want, but it does have a decent chunk of that. And a lot of it is that we haven't finished upgrading the stack inserters, so that should also help. Let's see if we can do that right now. Yeah, there we go. That's all we needed. We just needed some more stack inserters. I mean, we have 1,000. We might as well use them. And I sure hope we have purple science. I feel like I don't, actually. Because somewhere along this line, Prodmoz just stopped moving, and I don't know why. Oh, because we stopped getting green chips and stuff. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure we'll figure something out. It'll clear itself. Yeah, doing diagonal place, if it could be completely enforced and I had to use it, I think that would be really cool. I think trying to do it without it being like a self challenge sounds a bit too tedious to have to like think about it. But if it like can automatically just be like, yo, you can't do this when I try to place a straight belt, that would be cool. But yeah, that's this is a mall of all time, which works, I would say 50% as good as I wanted. I was expecting like 10% as good as I wanted, so I'll take it. We are getting prods. They do stop moving halfway down, but that's okay. Actually, prods aren't the problem. Oh, it's because we don't have stone. Is that something I can connect real quick? I think it is. Okay, where's stone bricks? Okay, there we go. And then we also have stone as well. We can use a splitter and then an underground. Okay, so that should give me stone and stone bricks, and more than enough. Just in case, we'll do a stack inserter. And then, yeah, I think there's enough extra drills here that this should be fine. Let's see, which one's the one that's being upgraded? Let's make this one let's make that one a red belt. So that way extra can get through. Okay, so that should, in theory, give me purple science. Of course, it's only a theory, because I doubt it works. But the idea is there. Plastic is going good. Yeah. Next time will be purple science, or yellow science, and honestly, rocket launch is very doable. Because, like, what have we produced? What are these called? Chips. No, what are they actually called? Processing units? Like, we've produced all the processing units we need for launch, because that's all that's been building. Low density structure, 10% of what we need. So if we can convert the processing unit assemblers and just do RCUs at the very bottom somehow, and maybe do like a recycle loop with blue chips, well, I think we'd be okay to cut them. Maybe not cut them, but yeah, we produced all of the chips we need, or most of the chips we need. I want to say all. I think you only need about 1,600. So yeah, that'll be fun trying to balance whatever mess this is. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thanks for the raid, the offline raids. I gotta go get ready for dinner. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'll be back Thursday to finish this, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.